Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 has its fair share of tournaments, and with the resurgence it's having, NASB2's events offline are only getting better and better. Here's 5 tournaments this year you should go to for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Number 5. Combo Breaker 2025. Combo Breaker originally started as a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl major tournament, but as time went on and as the new sequel came out, it of course transitioned to the sequel, NASB2. This tournament always treats us very well with dedicated PC setups, a dedicated friendly station, as well as community organization involvement with myself and other TOs helping seed and run the event otherwise. This year, it is being run with the all-in-together Combo Breaker 2025 community tournament organization process, which means it's completely run by players and myself and others from within the community, seeded and commentated by people from the community, by the community, for the community. It's a really good thing. There's still medals, there's still a stream, and the more people that enter, the more stations and friendly subs we get. So make sure to register early so that we can have as much space allocated to us as possible. Combo Breaker is this May, coming up in 2025 in Schaumburg, Illinois. So if you want to register, make sure to do so very quickly. Number 4. Frosty Faustings 2026. While most of the entries in this list are in 2025, Frosty Faustings, in terms of when it is for our PR season, is always the start of the season, since it starts in January, the first month of the year. This event already happened for 2025 back in February, but the next one will be happening in around January or February of 2026. This event also takes place in Lombard, and again is a community-ran event, but no information about Frosty Faustings 2026 has posted yet, but it's always another well-ran regional/major event where the more people that enter, the more space we get allocated to us for our tournament, and there always is a stream, with this year us even getting pools, top 8, and top 4 stream presence. It was a really awesome event, and the TOs and production were always really good to us there. So always make sure to register for this event as well if you're in the Midwest. It's a wonderfully ran event, and it's always a great time. Number 3. Pressure Point. Pressure Point is a major that's new on this list. It's hosted by No Style Esports and is taking place in Windsor, Canada, a Canadian major. A ton of top players are going to this, since so many players from NASB2 are based in Canada, but this event is pretty interesting because it's a platform fighter and FGC major with Smash, Rivals 2, and other fighting games at it as well. I'll be going to this event, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes, but it's nice because it takes place near a college campus, and hotels are on the campus, meaning that traveling is extremely cheap to this. Not only is it cheap because the venue price isn't that expensive, but also the hotel price is also cheap as well. It's going to be a really good time, I think, and I think it's going to be a really damn good time. Number 2. Heatwave 8. Heatwave 8 is an event that has not been announced yet, but is taking place likely in November in Mesa, Arizona. This event runs Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1 and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, but is primarily a Rivals of Aether major. It's community ran by SBS and his crew, and they do an insanely wonderful job at hosting a very awesome event. Their events always are run extremely smooth, plenty of medals, plenty of good stream time, and great crowds of players from both NASB1 and NASB2. Last year we had probably one of the most entertaining tournaments ever, with just insane highs and tons of top players for both games. It was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. If you live nearby, we had plenty of new players show up to this, making it their first ever major attendance, and it was a good time for them. I think this is a great first event if you've ever wanted to go to one. It's not too expensive, and it's a really fun time. So definitely check this one out. Heatwave 8, it has not been announced yet, but whenever it is, you'll see the link to register in the description of this video. Before we get to number 1, I just would like to shout out a couple things. You should all enter NASB Junior if you're eligible. NASB Junior is an online event happening April 12th for beginners and non-ranked players for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. If you've never played NASB before, or haven't played in a while, and never were ranked on any of the CG or NASB2 ranking systems, then you are allowed to enter this bracket. In the bracket, there is a page that shows the banned list of players, as well as which rankings are not allowed to enter. This event is trying to encourage players to just play NASB, as well as just enjoy tournament play, without the worry of having to run into one of the best players to ever do it, since they're all banned. There's definitely still some good players that will enter that aren't ranked, but no one that's going to be absolutely unbearable to play against. Make sure to register. The event happens April 12th. Also, if you've been enjoying this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe so that you can support me, as well as always be on track to watch all of my videos as soon as they drop. I'd really appreciate it, and it's free. So if you like helping the NASB scene out, and you like me, just do that. It'll help me so much. Alright, now on to number 1. Number 1. Platfight Gaming Championships. Platfight was an event that featured all games across multiple platform fighting game titles. This included popular titles like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Smash Bros. Melee, as well as other titles like Multiverses, Brawlhalla, Rivals of Aether 2, and, of course, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. This event gave its utmost love and care to make sure that the people running these events and the game leads behind them knew as much as they possibly could and were the best hand-picked players and TOs for these positions. It was one of the most amazing events, just thanks to the amount of resources, the time for preparations, as well as so many other behind-the-scenes work that I was included on that made this event just extremely special. This event will be happening likely in December in Florida, Orlando, and it's just an event that is just so amazing to be at. So many of the top players for NAS2 were in attendance. I believe like 25 of the top 50 were all in attendance, so it was just an extremely stacked event. And it's always the event that will end off the year for our major ranking system, making it extremely exciting to watch. This year, with the resurgence in NASB2s happening, all in thanks to Platfight particularly, will make it an extremely fun event to watch, as well as it having so many side events for NASB, like squad strikes. We had stamina battles last year, and it sounds like this year we want to even do doubles in person. So if any of that interests you, so not only do you get a wonderful NASB2 experience with some of the best hardware and TOs to date, you also get a ton of friendly setups, you get a ton of the best players in the world all making their attendance all at once, you get multiple side brackets, as well as one of the just best events for NASB ever ran. It is a must-go if you've never been to Platfight. It is definitely one of the highest quality events ever. Thanks for watching this video. I'll be back with more videos up and coming. Make sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, to check my community posts. I always post polls and other things to see if what the videos I'm writing about and interested in doing are the same for you guys. So make sure to vote when you get the opportunities to vote in those. I'll have more opportunities to do so in the coming weeks. I am currently working on a Jimmy Neutron guide in the style of Izza and other Smash players making their content to help out the community and having some guides to learn these characters that otherwise might not have resources for them. So, expect that in the near future. And for now, make sure to like, subscribe, and just support me, and I appreciate you all for watching this far into the video, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.